what time it is. It's your boy DJ Richie Skye back with some tea, interviews, recaps, and more. And be sure to check the links in the description of this video for trips, for books, one-on-one sessions, and more. Now let's get into the tea. Ding, 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 Shawnee. Ding, ding, ding. Guess who's... Take a guess. Take a guess. Take a guess at who is clapping back at Evelyn.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
It's Christian and his entire family. Well, not the entire family, just a couple of members. But let's get into what he had to say. Now, for those of you guys who are new here, I do have to do a little talking in between because this might have been posted to his YouTube. So we just want to be absolutely clear that we are doing a reaction video. All right, so let's get into the reaction, shall we? I think we shall.
Look elsewhere, please. Now I'm talking to you since you don't want to see me face to face. Now I'm talking to you.
Mind you, this is after, I don't know if it was his aunt or maybe mom's was talking. We'll get to that in just a second. So this obviously comes after it. Mind you, this is a live that exists on Christian's Instagram page. This is in response, some of this is in response to his baby's mother coming out and speaking out against him, which we did talk about yesterday in our live. In case you missed that, go back and watch that video. But this is his response, and this is specifically for Evelyn.
I don't give a fuck about what the network say.
Ooh, ooh, Phaedra. Now this is getting spicy already.
Oh, she's gonna go run to the network.
Go ahead and go to the suits. Go ahead and develop. You're developing another storyline because this season, and I'm not gonna spill what goes on for the rest of the show.
Now I'm curious. Of course, Christian, you a smart old cookie. You got me ready now to watch the rest of the season, like I was gonna do anyway. But still, now I want to know extra. What else is extra? And is Evelyn running back and forth to the suits, or is she dinging to Shawnee on the phone?
Because that's for you to find out. But for what's going on for the first 3 episodes, it's been Christian and Jennifer, Christian and Jennifer, Christian.
I mean, he kind of right. I mean, just to be fair.
And Jennifer, what about your own life?
Ooh.
She ain't got nothing going on.
Ooh.
And Evelyn, if you're looking for another, I can tell you, I don't give a damn how many producers, executives are on this fucking live. How many times have y'all called me and I'm like, yo, I'm not filming?
Y'all, listen, do y'all think that the producers be watching, you know, the cast and their lives and stuff like that? I mean, if I'm a producer, I would. Because I showed up, we'll put it in a future episode. Ding, ding, ding. Give me that live. Norman, go grab that live so we can throw it on the air.
Because I don't do all that bullshit. All that shit is all that salacious shit that y'all want to put out on it and to chastise a black man and make me look like a villain.
I would like to know, my goal here is not to make this man look like a villain. My goal is simply to lay out the story as it's unfolding, right? And then we will discuss it, but I'm not calling you the villain of the show because I don't think that that's your role. Unfortunately, you got some baggage that you need to handle. That is what is happening for the viewers, right? And we talked about the definition of what I mean by baggage in yesterday's live. So in case you missed it, go back and watch.
I never wanted to do it, but I did it because my wife is really the one with the storyline.
Are y'all married now? Did we clear that up? Are they married?
When we're talking about her and this Evelyn, she's the one with the real storyline. So of course I'm going to show up and I'm looking at things for the future and I'm saying, okay,
I mean, it's good of you to show up.
Okay. What is the next step for my wife to get off of Basketball Wives for us to go into something different? Maybe like get our own. I can tell you, I don't give a damn how many producers, executives are on this.
So the goal, he says, is for he and Jennifer to get their own show. To that I say, I ask you, do y'all want to watch Jennifer and Christian? Because if you do, this is not a rhetorical, shady question. This is a question because I'm going to give you an answer. So answer it in the chat. Do you want to watch Jennifer and Christian? Okay. J. Co. J. Cruh. How do I ship them? Y'all know when you ship two people and you have to put together like Benifer, right? Y'all remember how the people used to do that? What do we call them? J. Crow? I think J. Crow is good. Okay, so J. Crow, all right, this is what we want for y'all. No, but what I was about to say was, if you want to watch J. Crow, go over to their YouTube channel. Get those views up, okay, so they can get their own show. You know what I'm saying? I honestly think that before they get their own show, he's gonna probably need to clear up a couple of things. A lot of his live, and I can't go through all of it because again, I don't know if it's gonna be posted on his YouTube channel. If he's smart, he's monetizing that thing. If you're watching, go and put it up on YouTube, okay? Monetize your pain, all right? Free advice, okay? All right. The next thing that I will say is this. I was gonna give some more free advice, but I'm not gonna do it. But what I will say is a lot of his live touched on, him and his baby's mother, and that he has receipts as well on her. And in relationships, there is always two sides to every story, right? And we know a little bit about her side, we know a little bit about his side, and somewhere in between there lies the absolute truth, right? Because everybody has their own perspectives. And so typically when you are in a relationship and it ends, we always see ourselves typically as the hero in the story. 9 times out of 10, unless you just know you was the villain, right? Okay, if you knew you was the villain, that's one thing. But if you don't think that you were the villain, or if you don't feel like you were in the wrong, then the other person will always be the villain, right? Well, we'll say hero and villain because, typically we see ourselves as the hero in a situation where we felt like we were done wrong. I say all that to say, he goes into talking about how he is waiting on, I guess, the court orders to make the child support official. The live is very long, so I mean, if you want to go watch it, I suggest you do. One of the biggest takeaways that I think a lot of people felt when they watched it was, why do you have to wait until the court orders you to pay your child support in order for you to provide for your child? And I'm not saying that he's not providing for them, but I'm simply going by what she has put out there. And if that is the case, then the statement should be, I take care of my kids. I go above and beyond. I've actually provided this $1,000 per month, this $1,000 per month, this $1,000 per month. And I say $1,000 per month because you and Jen live the lavish lifestyle, right? I mean, you have the trading business. You're obviously probably making money from whatever trade you're doing. So not only are you collecting coins multiple ways, why not shuffle some of those coins over to the baby mother? I mean, but is there some restitution that needs to be paid as well? We need to understand that too. So I'm not up on the case. But this is my layperson's perspective. Now, this is the mama / aunt / relative of Christian. Let me put alleged because I don't know who she is. But they look related, don't they? Okay, so anyway, relative and other relative behind her. Maybe it's mom. I don't know. But mom says that the gang has allegedly not only boinked Evelyn, but I mean, also, is the baby father to Evelyn's daughter, right? Evelyn's daughter's child, right? So, but this person is saying that Evelyn, you also was with the gang, okay, in a boink sessions or something to that degree. So, it's getting sticky, and I mean, relatives are ready for you, okay? You got one in the front and one in the back. I would play this, but it is laced with the curse words, okay? So, I mean, you can watch it. It's on the Neighborhood Talk. Make sure that we do a likerization to support our people. I'm going to read some of the comments because the comments are sending me. Lil Mo Show says the man in the back couldn't wait, and neither could I, because I know he knows all the tea from listening to them at the house. I'm crying. Why that comment got 10,000 likes? Someone else says, Funky not even tried to tell Evelyn, baby, if Jen collateral damage for a storyline, just say that, because what is the reason? Can't be that you care about that $1,500 that much. I mean, and truth be told, if you, a part of me feels like if you that concerned, girl, give her the $1,500 yourself, because I know you got it. Even though she shouldn't have to, because the woman just wants her money back from Christian. Christian, I do say, get that lady her money back. Get the people that's demanding their money back, because clearly there's a gap in what you said that you was going to deliver versus what they got from their perspective. Okay? Do the right thing with that and just be done with it. Now, to Kari Lee, Jackie Christie's other daughter says, this is why I don't watch or keep up with the show. I would be going off about everything every other week on these apps. Mr. Ray says the mama stepped into the group chat. So, another says she trying to hold a peach basketball next season. Housewives meets basketball wives. Y'all, I am too through. Okay, I do have let me state this about the situation. I honestly feel like this whole thing has the capacity to get really, really dangerous, mostly because I feel like the things that are being said, Christian coming for Evelyn in this way, the mama or said relative making the comments about the game. I just feel like is the game about to get involved? Like, I don't know, because then it's going to really get sticky. I don't know. So, I mean, I want to see what the rest of the season is given. But you know what? Speaking of housewives, I got to tell y'all some tea, baby. We got a little bit of tea. Shout out to our friends at OMFG Reality TV, baby, because they say Black Dolores is moving to Rhode Island. Okay, this is what's going on, because the Rhode Island housewives are coming to our television screens, and they are filming, I think, as we speak, or at least maybe about to film or something like that. I really don't know. I think they're already filming, from what I understand. And to be honest with you, a lot of them look alike. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone right now. Okay. I got things to say, but I'm gonna leave it alone. All right. So here is what OK Magazine is reporting. And shout out to my friends over at OMFG Reality TV. Make sure you guys are giving them a follow, like, and comment. But multiple sources are confirming that Dolores is going to be coming to the new show, Real Housewives of Rhode Island. She's going to rent a summer house there and will be a friend of the housewives. Apparently, one insider explained that Dolores has a real connection with the cast, and she is friends in real life with one of the main women on the show. No one knows what the future holds in terms of her being there, as she could inevitably become a full-time cast member and move to Rhode Island if she takes off on the show. All right, so Dolores has a summer house there. That is where she summers. I mean, I'm trying to summer somewhere too. I mean, I already told y'all my goal is to travel someplace once a month, right? So that I feel like personally that is an achievable goal, right? With my membership, I'm able to do that. So maybe I too will have a summer house, because I can I'm thinking now. I'm thinking hard. Where can I go in June? I don't know. Details to follow. Okay. Are you excited about Dolores on Rhode Island? Will you be watching Rhode Island? I'll watch. I'll give it a look. See what it's given. We'll see what happens. We'll see what it's given. Oh, also too. So I want to give you guys one last little bit of tea, okay? And we're gonna send some prayers out to Peter Thomas, Peter Pumpkin Eater. I mean, because at the end of the day, I think that I think he has learned a lesson, and I think that he is being vocal about the lessons that he's learned, right? So he says, and shout out to the Bravo Snark side, follow them on Instagram as well. All my people told me not to post this, that I'm crazy if I do. I'm not crazy, just real as F. The first thing I must say to all new business owners is please pay that withholding tax. You do not want to be in the position that I am in right now. The law is the law. It's not easy for us Black men, especially in my industry. No bank, fund, restaurant, bar, lounge. We have to put that ish on us. This is a new chapter in my life. It's called accountability and responsibility, my road to redemption. I have 3 Black sons, and I must lead by example. Also for my 4 beautiful grandson. Oh, wait. Maybe he has sons. I don't know. Somebody in the chat said punctuation is our friend. So I maybe he was in a rush. Anyway, it says this life ain't easy, but we're resilient, and your granddaddy is a king. God bless. And by the way, I didn't just found God in my times of troubles. I was raised this way. Baby, I was born this way. Okay. Love, Peter Thomas. So I'm going to send some well wishes out to Peter Thomas and some prayers, for protection, because I feel like I do feel like a lesson has been learned. I feel like he is going in with the idea that this is what I did and I'm taking responsibility. And that's really the only thing you can do in this situation. Yeah, I mean, that's really all I can say about it. I mean, I don't feel like this is one of those situations where we kick somebody when they're down, obviously. Up with the people. Yeah. Yep. Up with the people. And that's it. I mean, that's all we can say at this point. With that being said, listen, y'all, make sure you guys hit that notification bell button. That is the tea that we got for you guys today. I would have given this to you earlier, but I had a dentist appointment and it was very far away. So with that being said, make sure you guys keep it locked onto the channel, and I will catch you, of course, in the next video.